Grace and peace. The best food for the infant is the food that nature provides. Of this, it should not be needlessly deprived. It is a heartless thing for a mother, for the sake of convenience or social enjoyment, to seek to free herself from the tender office of nursing her little one. The mother who permits her child to be nourished by another should consider well what the result may be. To a greater or less degree, the nurse imparts her own temper and temperament on the nursing child. In order to keep pace with fashion, nature has been abused instead of being consulted. Mothers sometimes depend upon a hireling or a nursing bottle must be substituted for the maternal breast. And one of the most delicate and gratifying duties a mother can perform for her dependent offspring, which blends her life with its own, and which awakens the most holy feelings in the hearts of women, is sacrificed to fashion's murderous folly. There are mothers who will sacrifice their maternal duties in nursing their children simply because it is too much trouble to be confined to their offspring, which is the fruit of their own body. The ballroom and the exciting scenes of pleasure have had the influence to benumb the fine sensibilities of the soul. These have been more attractive to the fashionable mother than maternal duties to her children. Maybe she puts her children out to a hireling to do those duties for them, which should belong to herself exclusively. Her false habits make the necessary duties which it should be her joy to perform disagreeable to her because the care of her children will interfere with the claims of fashionable life. A stranger performs the duties of the mother and gives from her breast the food to sustain life. Nor is this all. She also imparts her temper and her temperament to the nursing child. The child's life is linked to hers. If the hireling is a coarse type of woman, passionate and unreasonable, if she is not careful in her morals, the nursling will be, in all probability, of the same or similar type. The same coarse quality of blood coursing in the veins of the hireling nurse is in that of the child. Mothers who will thus turn their children from their arms and refuse the maternal duties because they are a burden which they cannot well sustain, while devoting their lives to fashion, are unworthy the name of mother. They degrade the noble instincts and holy attributes of women and choose to be butterflies of fashionable pleasure, having less sense of their responsibility to their posterity than the dumb brutes. Many mothers substitute the for the breast. This is necessary because they have not nourishment for their children. But in 9 cases out of 10, their wrong habits of dressing and of eating from their youth have brought upon them inability to perform the duties nature designed they should. It ever has appeared to me to be cold, heartless business for mothers who can nurse their children to turn them from the maternal breast to the bottle. In that case, the greatest care is necessary to have the milk from a healthy cow and to have the bottle as well as the milk perfectly sweet. This is frequently neglected, and as the result, the infant is made to suffer needlessly.